analysis techniques could be applied to the diagnosis of the problem and understand the reasons behind the change in the organization. And also it helps in determining the leadership styles, techniques of participation to helps in producing the desirable organizational result. And in the grid training, it is also having a 5 phases like managerial grid, teamwork development, intergroup development, developing ideal strategic corporate model, and implementing ideal strategic model. So this is what grid training is. And coming to the stages of resistance of change. Uh, in the stages of resistance of change, the first stage is denial stage. Actually, the denial stage is the first deny that the change has arrived. Even if we can read the signs, and due to the fear of losing belongingness, safety, or our psychological needs, we actually deny the change. So coming to the second stage of resistance, actually in this stage where the productivity, morale, competency of the employees will decline. And in the exploration stage, most of the employees started exploring it after realizing that the change cannot be stopped. And at this stage, the employees looking to their future and searching for new responsibilities. And the last stage is what accepting stage, and it is the final stage where the employees need commit to brought about the accepting the change rather than fighting or ignoring what the organization is saying. For in this image, you can clearly helpful to what is the meaning of these 4 stages. And this is
So this should
Sudesh,
seems
the
your
voice
network
break ആണ്.
break.
stages of resistance of change. Sir, yes, sir. Hello, sir.
എടാ വോയിസ് ബ്രേക്ക് ആവുന്നുണ്ട്, ഇടയ്ക്കൊന്നും കേട്ടില്ലായിരുന്നു.
എവിടെ നിന്നിട്ടാ കേൾക്കാത്തെന്ന് പറയാമോ?
അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ ചോദിച്ചാൽ എവിടെ തൊട്ടാ? നീ തൊട്ട് മുമ്പ് ഒരു 2 മിനിറ്റ് മുമ്പ് പറഞ്ഞൊന്നും കേട്ടില്ല. അത്രേ ഉള്ളൂ. 2 അല്ല, 1 മിനിറ്റ് മുമ്പ് പറഞ്ഞു.
If you heard about the 4 stages of resistance of change.
അത് കേട്ടു.
Okay, this image will help you to understand what is the 4 stages.
ഓക്കെ,
Okay,
വരട്ടെ.
so next one is what are the key reasons of resistance of change. So these are the key reasons. One is misunderstanding about or why the reason is when unclear, fear of unknown, lack of competence. When we connected in the older way, that is if you ask people in the organization do things in a new way, as rationally as they new ways will seem to you, you will setting yourself up against all hard, and emotional connections will taught your audience to do in the old way. And coming to the low trust, when people don't believe that they or the company or competently manage the change, there will be a resistance. So next one is not being consultant. So if people are allowed to be a part of change, there is a less resistance. But people like to know what is going on, especially if their jobs may be affected. Even informed employees tend to have higher level of job satisfaction than uninformed employees. There may be a not being consultant. Then coming to the poor communication, we can know even there is no communication from the management there. Okay, 2 minutes.
Sudesh, you have 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes.
Okay. Okay. There will be, if there will be a poor communication, there will be a resistance. So this is what the other one is change in routines, change in the status, benefits, and rewards. These all factors will have a there will be a key resistance for change. And the last one is change is not easy when dealing with people. Of course, the resistance of change, they believe that there will be losing something, some values, or fear they will not able to adapt to the new way or the new change. So most of the people are afraid to conscious change, that they will rather stay in their comfort zone, like take steps into unknown. As a result, they uh, control their life. So achieving change in the organization required a relentless commitment to including people and their thoughts in the process. So most change efforts fails because the lack of understanding of the dynamics, organizational changes, and what is the organizational policy. That's all about my topic. Even you have any doubts regarding these uh, questions, part B and part C are having the same questions. So anyone have any doubts?
Okay, good one, Sudesh. Over to Tony. Ramya, you'll be doing after Tony, right?
Yes, sir.
And I'll call out this number.
Can you see the presentation? Hello?
Yes, Tony.
Okay, good morning all. Now I am dealing with the topics T group training, change management, HRM interventions, key reasons to change, and giving an idea about how to overcome resistance and effectively implement change. And last, importance of monitoring
Is the presentation missing?
progress
പ്രസന്റേഷൻ ഇല്ല,
after change.
കാണുന്നില്ല.
ഇല്ല പോയി ടോണി വന്നിട്ട് അന്നേരം പോയി.
Okay, sir. Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Yes, presentation.
Is it visible now?
Yes,
Yes.
Yes, Tony. Yes, continue.
Okay, now I am dealing with the topics T group training, change management.
And
Yes, sir.
you can restart the time. 5 minutes
Okay,
from
sir. Okay, sir.
T group training, change management, HRM interventions, key reasons to change, and giving an idea about how to overcome resistance and effectively implement change. And last, importance of monitoring progress after change. First, a T group or a training group is a type of experience-based learning. Here, the participants work together in a small group, that is 8 to 14 people, over an extended period. Here, the learning comes through analysis of their own experiences, including feelings, reactions, perceptions, and behavior. And it is mainly used either for gaining a deeper understanding of self and personal growth or exploring group dynamics and the relationship between members as a strategy for team building interventions within organizations. The next is change management. Change management is defined as the methods and manners in which a company describes and implements change within both its internal and external processes. Change management leads to successful adoption and usage of change within the business. It allows employees to understand and commit to the shift and work effectively during it. Without effective organizational change management, company transitions can be rocky and expensive in terms of both time and resources. Next is HRM interventions. HRM interventions aims to enhance overall organizational performance by improving the performance of individuals and groups within the organization. It incorporates traditional views of training and development, but seeks to extend attention to learning throughout an organization as a strategy to cope up with change. It includes goal setting, performance analysis, reward system, career planning and development, managing workforce diversity, and employee stress and wellness. The next is key reasons to change. It includes crisis, that is a crisis occur in a organization, and more fulfilling and attractive workplaces, better employee experiences, better project outcomes, lower project cost, the decreased resistance from employees, performance gaps, introduction of new technologies in the organization, and the identification of opportunities, reaction to both internal and external pressure, and mergers and acquisitions from various companies. These are considered as the key reasons to change. And how to overcome resistance and effectively implement change. First, we need to create personal relationship and personal rapport. Overcome opposition. Regardless how we feel companies manage a change, there is always going to be resistance. Even if the change is good, the people are not willing to accept the change. So we should overcome the opposition. Next is effectively engage employees. We should engage employees in taking every decisions relating to the change, and implement change in several stages. Instead of applying the change very fast, we should implement change in several stages. Next is communicate changes effectively. We should communicate the changes to all the members in the organization and ask open-ended questions, establish and communicate the expectations, and we should realize you are dealing with the resistance, and after the whys are agreed on, we should focus on what we can do to work it out. And the last is identify non-supporters and involve them in key roles. And why it is important to monitor progress after change. Monitoring, evaluation, and review design is critical to ensure that information is used to inform decision making, make appropriate adjustments, and report to stakeholders and decision makers. Monitoring helps to learn from what you have planned and what has been done. Keeping records and monitoring activities helps people see progress and builds sense of achievement. Records can be useful and even essential when promoting the group or applying for funding. Monitoring also has significance for the wide field of conservation. As an action plan for a solution to a problem is being implemented, it is important to monitor its progress. Once the plan has been implemented, you need to evaluate the success of the solution. Monitoring the plan helps to ensure that the solution is being implemented as expected. So that's all about my topic. Thank you. Hello?
Yes, Tony.
I'll share the PPT in the group.
Okay, can anyone see this? Hello?
Yes, tell me.
Hello, yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm starting now. First, I'm going to take about organizational development programs. An organizational development program is for giving training for employees to improve their organizational skills for the improvement of organization, and its main objectives of the organizational developments are improvement in the performance of the organization and organizational adapt its environment, adapting organizational environment for the employments, and improvement in interpersonal and intergroup behavior to secure teamwork within the organization. The steps in organizational developments are: first, we need to identify the problem, and then we need to plan for the problem change strategy. Then third is implementing the change, and the last one is evaluation of the solved problem. Then structural interventions. The interventions means in Malayalam it's idabadal. The structural interventions may be called techno-structural interventions. This class of interventions include changes in how the overall work of an organization is divided into units. Then who reports and to whom reports, method of control, the arrangement of equipment and people. Basically, the interventions means overall understanding the overall functions in an organization. Then techno-structural interventions. The techno-structural intervention also part of the structural interventions. It's basically done with technical terms. It's focusing on improving the organizational effectiveness and human performance by focusing on technology and structure. The following interventions are included in techno-structural interventions. First one is organizational system, innovation and design thinking, socio-technical system, change management, knowledge management, organizational learning, work design, and organizational structure. Then socio-technical system. Okay. From the socio-technical perspective, the organization has a combination of technical and social system. This for development of harmony and human technology within the organization. Then human resource development inventions. Human resource development within the organization doing for accepting the new environment of the organization and adapt to change in the organization. Some of the development interventions are compensation and benefits for the employees, motivation for the employees, performance appraisals, assessment centers and competency trainings, succession planning and career pathing, leadership and executive development, management and supervisory development, literacy, retirement planning, health and wellness. These all are doing for the employees for the better work environment in the organization. Then the HRM interventions. HRM interventions are the benefits which given to the employees, such as coaching, talent management, training, and counseling. For these all are the main things that given for the employees for better work environment of the organization. My topic is over. Thank you. Any doubt? Hello?
Well done, Ramya. Who is next? Dhoni or Shalon? അപ്പൊ ഇത് ഡോണി ഷാലോന്ന് വിളിച്ചേക്കാവോ?
വിളിക്കാം സാർ, വിളിക്കാം.
Ramya, can you give a call to Dhoni?
Yes, sir.
Shalon, you may present.
Okay.
Dhoni, Shalon കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് കയറുമോ?
അതെ സാർ, അതെ. സാർ ഈ സാധനത്തിനകത്ത് ഇതൊന്നും കാണിക്കുന്നില്ല. ഹലോ
എടുക്കുന്നില്ല.
ഹലോ ഹലോ
ഹലോ.
പറഞ്ഞോളൂ.
സാർ, ഹലോ ഹലോ.
കേക്കാം.
സാർ കേൾക്കാൻ
Yeah, you may
പറ്റുന്നുണ്ടോ?
start.
ആണോ? ഓക്കെ.
You have only 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, and we'll give you one.
ഓക്കെ. Okay, sir. Yeah. Firstly, what is TQM? A core definition of total quality management describes a management approach to long-term success through customer satisfaction. What is MBO? Management by objectives. It is a strategic management model that aims to improve the performance of an organization by clearly defining objectives that are agreed to by both management and employees. What is QWL? Quality of work life, or QWL, can be defined as the total quality of employees' work life at an organization. What are the major OD interventions? Diagnostic activities, team building, sensitivity training, intergroup relationships, process consultation. Okay, and diagnostic activity. This activity involves collection of all the pertinent information about the state of the organizations. Team building. Team building activities are designed to enhance the effectiveness and satisfaction of individuals who work in groups in order to improve the effectiveness of the entire group. Sensitive training. Sensitive training refers to a method of change behavior through unstructured group interactions. Intergroup relationships. Just as there are problems within a group, there are problems among two or more different groups who are interdependent among themselves. Process consultation. The purpose of process consultation is of an outside OD consultant to assist the management to perceive, understand, and act upon process events within the organizations. And what are the features of OD interventions? Plan change encompasses the whole organization's long-range change, system orientation, change agent problem solving, expert in learning, collaborative management, group process, organizational process, and feedback. And what do you mean by external environment intervention? An external environment is composed of all the outside factors or influences that impact the operation of business. What are the major audio interventions? As mentioned in the fourth question, it is already given in that. Let us skip to the next one, 8th. What is the major classification, and also explain the features of audio interventions? Classifications: individual interventions, group interventions, third-party interventions, team building, organization confrontation meetings, intergroup relation interventions, large group interventions, Organizational design. And the features. Plan change encompasses the whole organization. Long range change, system orientations, change agent, problem solving, external learnings, collaborative management, group process, organizational process, feedback. And the ninth one, explain the scope of external environment interventions. The big picture of an organization's external environment, also referred to as the general environment, is an inclusive concept that involves all outside factors and influences that impact the operation of a business that an organization must respond or react to in order to maintain a flow of operations. The external environment plays a critical role in shaping the future of entire industry and those of individual business. To keep the business ahead of competition, managers must continually adjust their strategies to reflect the environment in which their business operates. Thank you, sir. Hello.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Please share the PPT also, the PDF also in the group. Huh?
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you.
And there is exam in the evening at 7 o'clock.
Okay, sir.
Over to Dhoni. രമ്യ പ്രവീണിനോടും രവിയോടും പറഞ്ഞേക്കോ.
സർ കേൾക്കാവോ?
Yes, Dhoni, you start.
Good morning, everyone. I'm presenting about Elon Musk. He was born in June 28, 1971 in South Africa. He is a big business magnate, industrial designer, and an engineer. He is the founder, CEO, CTO, and chief designer of SpaceX. He is an early investor, CEO, and product architect of Tesla, and he is also the founder of the Boring Company. He is the co-founder, initial co-chairman of OpenAI. Now, Musk is one of the richest people in the world. In 2002, Musk founded SpaceX, an aerospace manufacturer and space transport service company, of which he is CEO, CTO, and lead designer. In 2004, he joined electric vehicle manufacturer Tesla Motors. In 2006, he helped create Solar City, a solar energy services company and current Tesla subsidiary. In 2015, he is co-founded OpenAI, a non-profit research company that promotes friendly artificial intelligence. In 2016, he co-founded Neuralink, a neurotechnology company focused on developing brain-computer interfaces, and founded the Boring Company, a tunnel contribution company. Musk has also proposed the Hyperloop, a high-speed wagon train transportation system. He has been the subject of criticism due to unorthodox or unscientific stances and highly published controversies. Thank you. Hello, sir.
Thank you, Dhoni, and all the best for your competition.
Thank you.
We'll have Praveen and Ravi joining us, I hope. രമ്യ അവരെ വിളിച്ചിട്ടായിരുന്നോ?
Sir, എടുക്കുന്നില്ല sir. എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്ന ഒരു ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ സാർ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കൊടുക്കും എനിക്ക് തിരിച്ചു കൊടുക്കുന്നത്.
മുമ്പ് വിളിച്ചു പറഞ്ഞത് 10:50 കയറണമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. We will wait for 2 or 3 minutes. If they are not joining, we will wind up. Nidhi is not able to join. She's in Kuttiganam and she's waiting for her COVID test. And there's a long queue. So she'll be sharing his YouTube video to us and the PPT also. Let's wait for Praveen and Ravi. Meanwhile, can you hear me? Ekamo?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So once again, remember, in edukannavude ella presentation eduthalum illengilum all your topics are included, including Dhoni's presentation. So all the topics are included for the exam. The same pattern as it was last time. And first of all, a big congrats to all of you for taking your presentations in a very effective manner today. ചെറിയ സമയത്തിനുള്ള ലെറ്റർ നന്നായിട്ട് തന്നെ എടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്.
സാർ അവരിപ്പോ വരാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്.
Okay, yeah, let's wait for 1 or 2 minutes. Steffi, are you here? Steffi undo? ഇല്ല. Hello. ക്ലിയർ ആയിട്ട് കേൾക്കാമോ?
എന്തോ സാർ?
ക്ലിയർ ആയിട്ട് കേൾക്കാമോ?
ആ കേൾക്കാം. പോയി സാർ.
ഹലോ.
ആ പറയൂ സാർ.
നിധിയുടെ റോൾ നമ്പർ 17 അല്ലേ?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The questions from Nidhi are: what is OBP? What is MDP? What is job rotation? What is the role of OBT in imparting leadership skill? What is the role of MDP in imparting leadership skill? Differentiate between on-the-job and off-the-job training. OBT and MDP. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
OBT and MDP. OBT എന്താണെന്ന് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അറിയാമല്ലോ. You have experienced that, right? That is outbound training. That is ഈ നേരത്തെ 2-3 ക്ലാസ്സിൽ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുള്ള പോലെ തന്നെ സ്ട്രാറ്റജിക് ലീഡർഷിപ്പ് ആൻഡ് ചേഞ്ച് മാനേജ്മെന്റ് ഈ സബ്ജക്റ്റിൻ്റെ അകത്തെ എല്ലാം അതിന്റെ വേർഡുകളിൽ നിന്ന് തന്നെ അതിന്റെ മീനിങ്സ് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇന്റർപ്രറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും, എക്സാം എഴുതാനായിട്ട് പറ്റും. സോ outbound training means it's not happening inside the organization, but it's outside. And normally, games and other things are used for the learning. Management development programs means നമ്മുടെ മാനേജ്മെന്റ് സ്കിൽസ് ഡെവലപ്പ് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന ഗെയിംസ്, സ്കിൽസ്, അങ്ങനത്തെ പ്രോഗ്രാം. OBT is a part of management development programs. Did you get me? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. So through such games, through such activities, our leadership skills, our team building, and such other skills are improved. That is what is being expected through MDP activities, including OBT. Next question is on the job training and off the job training. Suppose നിങ്ങളുടെ ഇന്റേൺഷിപ്പിൽ നടക്കുന്നത് ഓൺ ദ ജോബ് ആണോ ഓഫ് ദ ജോബ് ആണോ ട്രെയിനിങ്?
ഓൺ ദ ജോബ്.
ഓൺ ദ ജോബ്. PG DHOയിൽ നടക്കുന്നോ? It's actually off the job. PG DHOയിൽ നിങ്ങൾ ആക്ച്വൽ ജോലി അല്ല ചെയ്യുന്നത്. It's not contributing to the organization as such. അതായത് നിങ്ങളുടെ ഓർഗനൈസേഷന്റെ ജോലിയുടെ കൂട്ടത്തിൽ തന്നെ ട്രെയിനിങ് നടന്നു പോകുന്നത് ഇറ്റ്സ് ഓൺ ദ ജോബ് ട്രെയിനിങ് ആൻഡ് അതർവൈസ് ഇറ്റ്സ് ഓഫ് ദ ജോബ് ട്രെയിനിങ്. Then next is there was just one more question. What is job rotation? Job rotation can be explained simply as suppose സാജൻ സാർ എടുക്കുന്ന സബ്ജക്ട്സ് ഞാൻ എടുക്കുകയാണ് അടുത്ത വർഷം, ഓർ ഞാൻ എടുക്കുന്ന സബ്ജക്ട്സ് ജേക്കബ് സാർ എടുക്കുകയാണ്. So this is what job rotation is. The advantage is that anyone in the organization will be equipped to handle any situation. അപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾ ഇന്നലെ സന്തോഷ് ജോർജ് കുളങ്ങനെ ഒരു വീഡിയോ വന്ന് കണ്ടിരുന്നോ? അത് തന്നെ വൈ സഞ്ചാരിയുടെ ഡയറക്ടർ കുറച്ച് ദിവസമായിട്ട് ഇല്ലായിരുന്നു, എന്തായിരുന്നു അതിന്റെ കാര്യമെല്ലാം പുള്ളി പറയുന്നതാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ദിസ് എ പ്രോബ്ലം ദാറ്റ് പുള്ളി ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ പല കാര്യങ്ങളും നടക്കുകയില്ല എന്നുള്ളൊരു സിറ്റുവേഷൻ ആ ഒരു ഓർഗനൈസേഷനിലുണ്ട്. So that is the opposite side of what job rotation is. Job rotation ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ കൃത്യമായിട്ട് ഒരാളുടെ ആബ്സെൻസിൽ അടുത്ത ആൾ അത് ടേക്കപ്പ് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് ഉണ്ടാവും. That is what job rotation is. നമ്മൾ ബാങ്കിലൊക്കെ ചെല്ലുമ്പോഴത്തേക്കും പലപ്പോഴും ഒരു തവണ ക്യാഷ് ഇരിക്കുന്ന ആളെ ആയിരിക്കില്ല പിന്നെ നമ്മൾ ചെല്ലുമ്പോൾ കാണുന്നത്, അല്ലേ? യെസ്, ശ്രദ്ധിക്കാറില്ലെങ്കിൽ they change counters because ഏത് ദിവസം ആര് ഇല്ലാതെ വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാലും അടുത്ത ആൾ അടുത്ത ജോലി ടേക്കപ്പ് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് റെഡി ആയിരിക്കും. സോ ദാറ്റ് ഇസ് വാട്ട് ജോബ് റൊട്ടേഷൻ ഈസ്. ചെയ്യുന്ന ജോലികൾ റൊട്ടേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് അടുത്ത ആൾക്കാർക്ക് കൊടുക്കുക. സോ ദാറ്റ് എനിവൺ ഈസ് കേപ്പബിൾ ഓഫ് ഡൂയിങ് ദ അതർ ജോബ്. ഇറ്റ് ഹാപ്പൻസ് ഇൻ ഹൗസസ് ഓൾസോ. നമ്മുടെ വീടുകളിൽ പോലും ചിലപ്പം അമ്മയ്ക്ക് ഒരു പനി വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പലപ്പോഴും വീട്ടിലെ കഞ്ഞികൂടി മുട്ടും. ഇറ്റ്സ് ബിക്കോസ് ജോബ് റൊട്ടേഷൻ വാസ് നോട്ട് ഡൺ പ്രോപ്പർലി. അങ്ങനെ ചെയ്തിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ എല്ലാവരും തന്നെ അതിനുവേണ്ടി എക്വിപ്ഡ് ആയിരുന്നേനെ. So this is what job rotation is. So these are the topics from these portions. Over to Praveen and Ravi. Praveen, Ravi.
Sir, good morning, sir. Can you hear me, sir? Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Is it visible for you? Hello. 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 Hello.
കേൾക്കാം പ്രവീൺ കേൾക്കാം.
I will show the presentation.
The presentation is just for 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good morning, friends. Today we will discuss about the topic is strategic leadership and change management. This is basically 9 questions regarding this. The first question is what is strategic intervention? The strategic intervention means that a set of sequence of plan actions. It events in tended to help organization in increase its effectiveness. It means that a set of plan together and help to the organization. The second question is list the 5 styles of conflict management. You working in an organization, then what are the conflict you managed in that organization? There are these 5 styles are using in conflict management. The first one is accommodating. The second one is avoiding. The third one is compromising. The fourth one is completing, and the last one is collaboration. The third question is explain the party-directed mediation. It means that approach to the mediation seeks to empower each party in dispute, enabling each party to have more direct influence upon the resolution of a conflict. It means that the approach to the mediation that empower to the person in a directed mediation. The fourth question is explain problem-solving based team building intervention. It means the team building is the aim to help between the team inside the team and solve the certain problems. You are the 7 people of the members, 7 people of the team, 7 people in the team. You help to each other and solve the problems. That's a main thing in the team building intervention. The members of the group will then work together to identify the challenges. These things problem solving based on team building. The fifth question is conflict is bad or good? Is command. The conflict can be nasty and destructive. It can use up lots of time, energy, and emotion. It can create poor attitudes. These things are included in conflict bad. Sixth question is what are the sources of organization conflict? There are 7 things in the sources of organization conflict. The first one is task interdependencies. The second one is status inconsistencies. Third one is jurisdictional ambiguities. The fourth one is communication problems. Fifth one is dependence on common resource pool. Sixth one is lack of common performance standards. And the final one is individual differences. Seventh question is conflict create new ideas comment. Conflict is a type of force filled with creative tension and energy. We can learn to use it to increase to help and learning potential of any pair of group or people open the door of new possibility. Like you work in an organization, you create more energy and emotions and tension. We are in the organization. You will face some consequences, and uh, your health or your learning potential was fair to another group, and people will open to other new possibilities into the organization. The eighth question is, as a HR manager of a leading hotel property in Kochi, suggest where they overcome the conflict happening between employees and management. Like the employees, employees and management, and basically these are the things including hotel property. Like first one is understand the nature of the conflict. What are the basic things included in the conflict nature of the conflict? The second one is encourage employees to work it themselves. Like how to encourage the employees to work out them. And third one is nip it in the but quickly. Like you action in quickly in employee side or management side. The fourth one is listen to both sides. Like you carefully listening to the both sides, like employees and management. The fifth one is determine the real issue, like which side is the most issue happening in the management or employees. The sixth one is consult your employee handbook. Like you consult with your employee or employees in the organization. You like signature in the signature or any kind of register in the register book or something like that. The last one, find a solution. Like whatever happening in the organization, you will find a solution. First of all, you would like to find a solution. And last one is write it up. Like any like a feedback something you like feedback or any kind of thing you like it in the handbook or something. The last question is, as a principal of a reputed college in Kochi, suggest ways to overcome conflict happening between students and staff. How to manage in how to overcome in reputed college in Kochi. Students will face some facing conflict happening between in department organization. The first thing is students based on students remain calm and polite. Keep your own temper in check. Second one, main eye contact is main, and speak clearly without raising your voice. The third one is diffuse the situation by offering talk to privately during the break or quick place. And the staff side, like talk with the other person, focus on your behavior and events and not the personalities. The third one is listen carefully. Fourth one is identify points of agreement and disagreement. Fifth one is prioritize the areas of conflict. Sixth one is develop a plan to work each conflict. Then follow through on your plan, build your success. Thank you so much. Hello. Hello. Yes.
Yeah.
Hello.
Good
Anything
one.
else, sir?
Good one, Praveen. Good one.
Thank you, sir.
Ravi.
Yes, sir, coming.
Praveen and Ravi, can you call me after this?
Okay, sir.
And സ്റ്റെഫി ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ സ്റ്റെഫിയും കൂടി സ്റ്റെഫി ഗ്രൂപ്പിൽ ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ സ്റ്റെഫിയെ ഫോണിൽ എടുത്തിട്ടും നിങ്ങൾ 3 പേരും ഒന്നിച്ച് വിളിച്ചാൽ മതി.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Sir, is it visible?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Yes, thank you. Good morning to all. Today I'm talking to about the topic strategy, leadership, and change management. The first question is the negotiated performance appraisal. Is that the is emerging approach for improving communication between supervisor and subordinates and increasing employee productivity, and may also the adopted to an alternative meditation model for supervisor subordinate conflict. So the simple definition is that. And the second question is the orientation to conflict. These are three types. There are orientation to the three types: lose and lose, win, lose, and win and win. The lose and lose orientation is type of conflict that tends to end negative for all parties involved. A uh, win and lose orientation result is on victorious party, usually at the expense of the others. And win also is win, you're always winning. And the next is question is, what do you mean by human process intervention? The human process intervention put effort to improve individual performance and interpersonal relationship, and they aim to assist individual and group members develop the skills, assess and resolve the problems. There is a simple definition of human process intervention. And the appraisal, the need for organizational development program is that simply the organizational development program using employee training to improve organizational functions and help employee develop the skill to can be of greater benefit the organization, and organization development improve the meeting establishment goal for all the growth and gain market share also. And then and the next and the next is human process intervention. Sorry sir, ഇത് തന്നെ മൂവ് ആയി പോവോ?
It's okay, you just continue.
And the question is, it seems that human process intervention human process intervention are greater towards improving interaction among individuals working together, all solve conflict. Already I'll share with the simple definition. It is the human process intervention including interpersonal and group process approaches such as process consultation, third parties intervention, and team building. Human process intervention including interpersonal and group process approaches such as process consultation, third party intervention, the all building. Human process intervention including interpersonal and group process approaches such as a process consultation, third party intervention, and team building. The techno-structure intervention.
Maybe,
Yes.
maybe you have 2 more minutes.
Pardon?
You have 2 more minutes.
Yeah. The Appraisal, the need for the techno-structure intervention is that the focus on improving the organizational effectiveness and the human performance by focusing on technology and structure. These interventions are rooted in the field of engineering, sociology, and psychology combined with social technology system of analyze the designs. The already discussed the human process intervention. I add more than 2-3 points. The team building, organization, uh, conf- confrontation meeting, intergroup relationship, intergroup relation intervention, large group of intervention, and human process intervention is greater towards improving interaction among individual working together and resolve conflict. And already we discussed human organization development highlights. Features and needs the training, training and aligned to goal. Leadership commitment to process. Communication is effective at all level. High quality of training and coaching. Taking a long-term view, long-range change, problem solving, and experimental learning. That is the features and the need for organization development. And rethinking and redesigning of business process achieve performance. It's that involve the radical redesigning of core business process to achieve dramatic improvement to productivity, cycle times, and quality in business process re-engineering. Companies start with a blank sheet of a paper, rethink existing process to deliver more value. That's all. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you, Ravi.
Okay.
Thank you all for your cooperation, and very special thanks to Anne-Marie for coordinating things in time
Welcome, sir.
to ask in the last minute. So, students, ഇവിടെ ഉള്ളവരെല്ലാം ഒരു ഹായ് അടിച്ച് ചാറ്റിൻ്റെ അകത്ത് in the chat box. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Fine. So your exam will happen at 7 o'clock. We have covered the portions in a first round. So you can confidently face CA2 as well as CA3 exams. Next week and next to next week, we will have revisions, which will make you extra confident to face the final exams also. Remember, this is a subject where you need to have a lot of general knowledge, a general reading, etc., so as to write well for the exam. As well as നമുക്ക് സ്ട്രാറ്റജികൾ ആർക്കും അധികം ഒന്നും പറഞ്ഞു തരാനായിട്ട് പറ്റത്തില്ല, അതിന്റെ ടിപ്സ് മാത്രമേ പറഞ്ഞു തരാൻ പറ്റത്തുള്ളൂ. In the ground, you have to apply. Likewise, for this exam also, for this subject also, it is so. And when you go to your business situations, when you go to the job, you will really face situations where you need to use in a lot of strategies. This subject doesn't have any standard textbook because strategies എന്ന് പറയുന്നതിന് അങ്ങനെ ഒരു കൃത്യമായിട്ടൊരു ഡെഫിനിഷൻസ് ഇല്ല. It varies from case to case. The best method is to observe about the industries that's around new innovations, how sometimes they scrap certain industries, certain business fields, etc. So COVID വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞപ്പോഴത്തേക്കും ഹോസ്പിറ്റാലിറ്റി ഇൻഡസ്ട്രിയിൽ എന്തൊക്കെ മാറ്റങ്ങൾ വന്നു, what all strategies did companies adopt to cope up with that. You can also observe the strategies taken by leaders, including political leaders. Election വരുമ്പോഴത്തേക്കും ഓരോരുത്തർ what all strategies they are taking. You can observe your own strategies. You can observe strategies your parents, your friends, your relatives, and all others are taking. So all these have some insights. Everything that come across our life has something to teach us. And one thing primarily they teach us is the strategies they use. ഈ സ്ട്രാറ്റജികൾ കൊള്ളാം അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഈ സ്ട്രാറ്റജികൾ കൊള്ളില്ല എന്ന് നമ്മുടെ തന്നെയോ ബാക്കിയുള്ള ഒരു പെരുമാറ്റങ്ങളിൽ നിന്ന് നമുക്ക് ഒത്തിരി കാര്യങ്ങൾ ലേൺ ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് പറ്റും. It needs observation, nothing else. It needs observation and just have an open mind. And കേസ് സ്റ്റഡികൾ എത്ര വേണമെങ്കിലും ഇനിയും തരാനായിട്ടുണ്ട്. ആൻഡ് ഞാൻ എത്ര തരുന്നതിനേക്കാളും കൂടുതൽ ഐ എം ഓൾസോ ലിമിറ്റഡ് ഇൻ ദിസ്. എനിക്കറിയാവുന്നത് മാത്രമേ എനിക്ക് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് പകർന്നു തരാനായിട്ട് പറ്റത്തുള്ളൂ. സോ വാട്ട് ഐ ക്യാൻ ലീഡ് യു ഇസ് just observe the emerging business leaders, the emerging trends, why some companies are very successful, why some companies are failing. ഈ അബ്ദുൽ കലാം പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുള്ള തന്നെ തോൽവികളിൽ നിന്ന് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ തോറ്റുപോയവരുടെ കഥകളിൽ നിന്ന് നമുക്ക് ഒത്തിരി പഠിക്കാനുണ്ട്. അതായത് ആ സ്ട്രാറ്റജീസ് ഫെയിൽ ആയിട്ടുണ്ട് എന്നുള്ളത് നമുക്ക് മനസ്സിലാവും. നമ്മുടെ തന്നെയാണെങ്കിലും ചില തോൽവികളിൽ നിന്ന് നമ്മുടെ എക്സാമിലെ മാത്രമല്ല പേഴ്സണൽ ലൈഫിലെ ചില പരാജയങ്ങളിൽ നിന്ന് നമുക്ക് അറിയാനായിട്ട് പറ്റും ആ സ്ട്രാറ്റജികൾ വർക്ക്ഔട്ട് ആയില്ല. ആൻഡ് വൺ സ്ട്രാറ്റജി വിച്ച് മേ നോട്ട് വർക്ക്ഡ് ഔട്ട് വൺസ്, ഒരു സ്ഥലത്ത് വർക്ക് ചെയ്യാത്ത സ്ട്രാറ്റജി വേറൊരു ചിലപ്പോൾ വർക്ക് ആയെന്നിരിക്കും. നമുക്ക് ചിലപ്പോൾ എക്സാമിന് മാർക്ക് പോകുന്നത് നമ്മൾ കരുതുന്ന പ്രശ്നം നമുക്കുള്ളതുകൊണ്ടായിരിക്കുകയില്ല. It's because of some other problem. So we need to have an open mind and ear to rectify that. So let's work towards better strategies to make this world a better place, to make our own lives more fruitful for the purpose for which God has created us. So with this, let's wind up this week's sessions, and please save your data for the exam in the evening. Thank you. Thank you for your cooperation during these last 2 hours. You're free to leave. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.